Mm. All right, how you doing tonight?
You know, blessed by the best in the studio at work. You know,
Well, thanks for your time. I am realb.com, and we're actually going to go ahead and get straight into the interview. I looked at the video that you just put out with Slim Thug yesterday, Summertime. How did that come
right.
about?
Well, you know, me and Slim, man, we actually been working together for like the last 6 years since '06, and that's when we squashed out beef. And then what hold on, hey, put that down in there. And Pimp C, R.I.P. to him. He wanted to see me and Slim interact with each other more on the hip hop scene, not just squash the beat, but squashing the beat and being proactive, about the beat squash. So we recorded with associates first, and then I had to go over with my little jail time. Then when I came back, he was like, "Hey, G, let's pick it up where we left off, you know, and don't let none of our time be idle." So I was with it, and now today, after a slew of hits together, one song hit 10 now, we decided to do a whole album. So, that's how you get today with Slim Thug and representing the North Side and Zero representing the South Side. Most city divisions, we just brought it together like a bronze strap in the back. And there you have it.
Well, I must say I'm a major fan. I'm a big fan of yours. This is a really big interview for me. I've been anticipating this since you were here last week, actually. Um, I must say congratulations because not only do you have a lot of new music out, everything that you have and it's consistent with its surfaces and it's still new in a sense of playing it. I actually also Googled you today and I found out that you have a song with The Game, Kanye, Trey, Paul Wall, and Slim Thug called Rollin'. So you are definitely working. And with that being said, 2013, I'm pretty sure you have a lot going on just because you said you're in the studio right now. But enlighten me and tell me what's going on with you.
In the nutshell, everything is going on with me right now. Just say, in my career, it's really a shameful thing to say what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I just hired publicist Lisa Jackson, and I gotta salute her and take my hat off to her because she's working her ass off for me, and I really appreciate it. And but besides Lisa, I have never had a publicist before. Like I had lawyers and jail cases. I mean, that's some bullshit. But I mean, I'm man enough to admit it. But like I said, I'm working with her, and she's getting me the interviews and the press that I really need for my career. Uh, Added on to that, I just hired my man Heavy as my new, manager slash booking agent slash whatever zeroneeds.com. You know what I'm saying? I say him up, I salute him and I take my hat off to him too. And other than that, man, on the beat, production, should I say, taking my hat off and I'm saluting beans and cornbread. Taking my hat off and saluting Mr. Lee. I mean, I just knocked out a whole mixtape with Lee 3 days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And one thing about you as an artist, I have to say too, I was in Georgia for a few years, and I actually walked into FYE, and I saw like catalogs and collections of your music. This was like back in '09, '08. And
Right.
it was actually '09. I apologize, but I was very wild because like in Texas, we support all the artists that are here. We love Texas music, so like being in Atlanta is kind of different, but to still be able to actually find you in stores like that, I was just like, okay, I gotta get this one, even if I already had it. So like, if you didn't have any marketing or any publicity before then, congratulations with that too, because you hit numbers, and every year it's pretty consistent. Like whatever you have put out, it hits. Even with you being incarcerated, the newspapers, New York Times, and a lot of other like Houston Chronicles were saying it's pretty much like you're a great artist. So if you're underrated on a commercial level, it's certainly not by long or by a small shot.
Right. Right. Yeah, I can dig it. Yeah, I love that. Uh, being noticed, period. But doing something that I love to do. So I mean, um, I'm elated. I'm elated, and I'm excited about that because I mean, when you wake up in the morning, you and all your neighbors and all your friends are rapping. Like everybody's rapping today. So if you got 17 trillion people in the world, it's 17 trillion motherfuckers trying to write a song. And if you can be heard and actually noticed out of the 17 trillion people, I mean, you gotta love that. You gotta love that.
I was I was talking to one of my friends about the interview, and like I said, I'm pretty doped up about it because like you are one of the greatest rappers that I can say of all time that I listen to. But we were trying to find a song, and the only thing that we can find on it is that it was released and it may have been like leaked in '09. And I want to read you like one of the little quotes, so maybe you can tell me what this song is or what the name of the song is, so we can like put our minds at ease over here.
Right.
Um, but one of the lines that we were looking at, it was saying, and even though most of my steps been bad, I still made a few good steps lately.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the name of the song. It's called Walking Hard.
Are you serious? We thought so because we were like YouTubing it. So that's all that it says is walking hard. But I just wanted to make sure because that song is very pivotal. Even she actually introduced me to the song, and there's some quotes on it too. We were just writing stuff down as we were trying to find it. And as for me, you may think I'm dumb because what's important to you ain't as important to me because I really don't give a fuck.
Right.
And we were trying to maybe decipher how you're very intelligent. That's one thing that a lot of my friends and I gather from what we do listen to. Um, what did you mean by that when you stated that?
Uh, uh, mm. Say the quote one more time, please.
And that's why, as for me, I'm sorry, and as for me, you may think I'm dumb because what's important to you ain't as important to me because I really don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, I was. You gonna laugh, but I was really meaning when I said that. Okay, take a relationship for instance. You got a boyfriend, or if you do, you got a girlfriend, and when you're arguing, or when the argument is beginning, it's kind of like, hmm, from my standpoint, I'm running my mouth and I'm saying some good shit, but if I'm not siding with you, my words don't mean shit. Like from a man's standpoint,
True.
when he's arguing, when he's arguing with a woman that's acting like a little bitch right now, I mean, 9 times out of 10, whatever that man is saying, that shit is just bouncing out the sheet rock. Ain't nobody listening to that shit. But when motherfuckers start acting like, okay, baby, I feel where you coming from. Woo. That's when the motherfuckers hearing is activated then, because it's about this particular motherfucker. So it's really on some selfish ass shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, because you don't give a fuck what I'm talking about. Like, fuck this, fuck the conversation, period. You know what I'm saying?
And my friend actually thought that was very Socrates of you in a sense. When we were talking about this, she actually said that you broke down the relativity of intelligence in this song, and she pretty much lives by it. So I can say that there are people not only just here, but that I've grown up with from me being in like middle school, who I've like followed you from. So with your music being so relatable, as far as like, one thing, poverty and crime is a big thing that they say that you write a lot about. But I feel like it's really big because, one, a lot of the black communities can easily relate to that, but in order to like come from something or come from nothing to something, that's something that I do pride you for. That's why I love your music so much, because you can tell that you aren't easily given this, and you worked really hard to get to where you are. So whether it was the first mixtape that you dropped or a studio album that you're working on currently, I'm very, 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 very just honored to be sitting here. And the next thing that I actually wanted to talk about with you would be your starting or the coming of you with rapping. Being the original member of S.U.C, how is it now just being a part of history as far as rap is concerned?
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it, but like you said, this is a hard ass journey, and the journey ain't over yet. So it's a lot of thunderstorms and hurricanes. Yeah. And them motherfuckers ain't even got here yet. But it's day by day. And it's as I look back at my start and all the shit I had to do to get here, I mean, hell yeah. I mean, I claim that piece of history, with blood on it. That's my shit. I mean, I'm not conceited for none of that shit. But on the other hand, I am proud of my struggle. Like you said, I just didn't wake up and a motherfucker handed me success. I had to chase the shit out of it. And when I called it, I had to, I had to beat that shit down. Like, stay here, don't go nowhere. I mean, follow me. So, the blood, sweat, and the tears that went into it. I lost people on this journey. I lost Scoop. I lost Big Hawk. I lost Big Mo. I lost Big Mello. I lost my nigga Pimp C. I mean, it's a lot of losing going on.
And I really want to talk to you about that, because all the names that you mentioned are just big, heavy hitters that, once again, I grew up listening to all of y'all. So, like, what is it like being where you are now? You have pretty much a great amount of success and you're going forward, but the same people you started with are, the same people that you're in memory of. So it's kind of bittersweet. It's kind of like the way I'm taking it, but.
I mean, it's kind of life. I mean, life is bittersweet, but I mean, shit, if we can have no evil, what the fuck is good? You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, I like that though.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, in the Bible, it tells us, or actually, Jesus told us, it's not gonna be easy. They're gonna beat you. They're gonna spit on you. They're gonna murder you. but you gotta keep going on. I mean, because without going on, what the fuck you had to look forward to? Like, it's negative. I mean, that's why I said I claim my struggle, and I'm proud of my struggle, because my struggle, you know, gave birth to my hustle. So it's like it all evens out in the end. I mean, yeah, I started with, I'm gonna say 30 people. I started with. Now I look around, it's like 8 motherfuckers. So, but that's life, you know. Life gonna beat you down. Life gonna steal friends from you. Shit, you gonna wake up one morning and life gonna be done stole you. So I mean, but that's the process, though. You know, death is a part of the cycle of life.
Damn, you are so real.
I mean, you know, what else do you have? Like, that's it, period. So, I mean, I wake up, I look at my phone at 4:30 in the morning sometimes, still to this day. Because every morning at 4:30 in the morning, Tim still call me. Sometimes he'll call me and be like, he'll be fussing at me about some shit. Other times he'll call me like, we need to get in the lab. Or like fuck an idle moment every hour, every second, but using on rap. And I mean, I don't get that call no more. Yeah. So I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm lonely like a motherfucker. Like, you know, not lonely in the sense of companionship, but like, I'm lonely because the team I started with, that's not the team I'm gonna finish with. And I mean, right. it'll fuck you up sometimes. Like, damn, who is like who is he? Who are they? Who is she? Like,
right.
I don't know the motherfucker. We working together, but I'm like, my only thought is like, you ain't come out the motherfucking playground with me, so I know you planning to fuck over me.
True.
I mean, that's why my attitude be so fucked up. But I mean, what else can you do though?
I heard that. Like, this is just amazing. Goodness. I'm soaking all this up just because everything you're saying is, like, so real right now. Even with the whole, like, the Pimp C quoting and fuck being idle. Like, there is no idle moments when you're trying to do anything. So, one thing I want to talk to you about, there's been a little bit of riffraff. King of the Ghetto Entertainment. That is all you.
Right.
Are you still with Rap-A-Lot?
No. The Rap-A-Lot shit is over with. And I'm gonna be honest. How do I want to say this? I broadcasted my release on my social networks, like my Twitter, or my Facebook, I mean, my YouTube, but actually, I've been away from rap like more than a year now. Like I got my release on June 11th, 2011.
Okay, because when we were looking at that video, it was saying King of the Ghetto Entertainment, but it was like 2009 when the person uploaded it. So we were kind of like, with me researching, I'm like, well, I got to make sure this is right. But I have heard that you were separated from them. And I heard that you're pretty much doing your own independent thing under King of the Ghetto Entertainment. So that is correct.
Right. Yeah, CEO right here.
Are you going to broadcast what separated you from Rap-A-Lot? Because, I mean, that was, where you were, I guess I'd say flourishing for the most part, even when you were incarcerated. So, what made the separation come about?
Shit, the contract was over with. I mean, that's basically how it is. I mean, it's like a lot of artists on the whole, a lot of labels, like they don't make the full direction of the term of paperwork. I
Okay.
mean, fortunately, I did. I mean, like a couple of the motherfuckers I started with, like we started rapping, we started rapping together, but like 2012, I mean, the same talented individuals, and like they got jobs and shit. Like
Ooh.
they couldn't like, yeah.
See,
I
I'm
mean,
trying to get out of
I
this
ain't
job.
talking down, but I
I'm
mean,
not either, but I'm trying to get out of this 9 to 5 because you know what you do is awesome to actually do it all day, every day, and that's when you know you found a career. But I don't think it's talking down, but I definitely don't encourage anybody to go backwards this way because it's not fun.
mm-hmm.
Let's see. The next thing I wanted to ask you is how have you been as far as staying out of trouble? The last thing I heard on you was that if you are good to go August 26, 2014, you'll have your conviction erased from your record. So is everything good to go? How have you been doing and all that good stuff?
Shit, I mean, I ain't got nothing to talk about. Yeah, man, ain't no trouble, so man.
Well, that's good. We just want to make sure because we love when you're out. The music is always good, whether you're in, because I know you did your video, the Hatred video, while you were incarcerated.
Yep.
How did that concept come about for you to do that?
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't my plan. I mean, I woke up one day in the jail, and I mean, when you got special meals in jail, they don't bring it, they don't bring it to you. They get you out of your cell, and they actually take you to the mayor office, located on campus, of course, to get your special mail. So one evening you sit in the day room, watching some whole ass shit like Mario Povich or something like that. They called my number, and they like, man, J mail call. So I got up, put my shoes on and shit, and I went to the mail room, signed for, uh, I think it was like 6 rap magazines, some fan mail, and uh, it was a big ass manila envelope. So when you in jail and you get a big ass manila envelope, it means somebody trying to take you to court, or it's special kind of legal back that the state of Texas, they ain't allowed to go in the mail if it's legal. So I thought it was one of those. So I walked back to the cell block, sat on the bed, opened it up, and it was like it was a video contract, like an offer. And the letter said, we gonna come in. I'm gonna give y'all some real game right now. I've never told this story before, but it's like the paperwork said it was a TV channel called Texas Livestock Show and Rodeo Access TV. So I'm like, that's a long ass channel name. So I'm like, I ain't never heard of that channel before. But anyway, I'm reading it, and it was like, we're gonna come conduct an interview on you next week, and during the interview, you may have to perform your latest single.
Oh.
And at the bottom, it was a motherfucking line, like if it's a green light, sign your name. So I signed my name, right? Next week, get here. I had to get a haircut. I had to have some fresh white, because, at jail in Texas, they don't give a fuck about it. They'll keep you in that motherfucker for like a month with no motherfucking shower and the same clothes. But anyway, and I came to the interview, and when I got there, I ain't recognized nobody's face, but I seen this one little Indian dude, and I was like, this motherfucker don't work for no goddamn livestock showing rodeo TV. I was like, this nigga shoot videos for it. I was like, this is setup. So I ain't saying nothing out loud. I sat at the table, and the dude sat across the table from me. He asked me like 3 questions. I answered them. After I answered the question, he asked me a question like, how did I Hate You this song come about? I told him. And after I told him, he asked me, would you mind performing for your fans at home? I was like, I don't even, know the song by heart. I've been in jail so long, like, I would have to hear it first. He was like, cool. He bought out some headphones. I listened to the song like once or twice. And I told him, all right, cool, I'm ready. So the motherfucker said action. So I started doing the song. I performed the song on first verse, last verse, hook. We done. This motherfucker said, hold up. It was a problem with the camera. I didn't get it. You mind doing it again? But this time we do it on a different location. So we shooting the video on the cruise. But the motherfuckers at the jail, they thought it was just an interview. So by like 2 weeks later, the video came out. And I ain't gonna lie, when the video came out, and I ain't gonna lie, all the motherfucking officers that let me do that, all the motherfuckers got fired, like everybody.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the lieutenant, the sergeant, a couple of others. And all, it was 9 motherfuckers got fired. Yeah. And I had to get out of jail.
And that's the legendary thing, though. I mean,
yeah.
That video, I would have never known that if I had not talked to you as realbeat.com today. And like I said, you have to forgive me if I'm a little too much, but I've even seen you in person down in 6th Street like years ago in my college years, just like wilding out. So like to be on the other end on a career level and talk to you about your life and the things that you have going on is just really amazing to me. I don't know how you credit yourself, but your music has certainly put me or helped me through a lot. So whether it's, me and my little dude situation or me and my friends or somebody's not here, like that whole It's Life clause, I actually learned that more so recently in church. It's nice to actually talk to you and see that the music that you're putting out that I enjoy so much and so many other people do, it actually does come from your heart. So I can only imagine just life being life and how many tragedies or instances have occurred, but also the same blessings in that manner. So you seem, in my opinion, you seem like you're way ahead of time and you'll be going a lot further just because you have such a great hustle and work ethic. So I don't know many artists personally, and the longevity that you have with your career, I'm digging it.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Is there
So,
is there anything that you wanted to talk about or put out there to your fans that we haven't talked about today? Any collaborations, any music? I don't know, features, whatever you want me to go ahead and broadcast out from this particular interview, just let me know, or anything that you want the fans to know.
at the end of the day, just, just keep supporting your boy. I'm gonna keep it up on this end. The music and it's not gonna ever change. They 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 2-0, they 3-0, they 1-0, 0 now. 0 ever. It's the same dude, same screwed up Chris for life.
I'm actually going to get with Lisa. I'm probably going to tweet you a little bit later some little quotes from the interview that I thought were interesting. And, for me, there's a lot of independent artists that are looking to be featured or have features from different artists. Is that something that you are familiar, friendly with, or is that something that they can reach out to your management for? And if so, how can they contact them?
Yeah, well, my Twitter,
At Zero Mo City.
Facebook, it's Joseph Zero, Most of the Done. Next day, my YouTube channel is TV Zero. My Ustream channel is TV Zero. Anything beyond that, you can get in contact with my man Heavy, Sun's manager, and looking at what's going on right now. He might be my manager too. So, you most definitely get with Hedges for me. And them social things, work such his name, all that's good, get at your boy.
Well, I definitely will make sure to reference over to Lisa to get that information for your manager, just so I can put that out there. Because, like I said, there actually are some artists who, when they heard you were in town or that I was going to link up with you, they're like, oh my gosh. But outside of that, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, I can shoot out Hedges, no problem.
Well, I definitely can't wait to see what this interview does. Hopefully it was fun for you the way that it was for me. And I'm sorry about that. My neighbor has a dog. The door opened up. But I think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap up today. I enjoyed talking to one of the best rappers in the game. So I don't know if that is, or if there's anything else that you wanted to talk about today.
I'm good. Just to tell the fans, keep supporting. I'm gonna keep it coming.
I definitely will. If there's not anything else, then I will go ahead and let you go back to doing what you do, which is making great music. If there is anything else, I will definitely get with Lisa, and I'll be sure to I'll be able to blog anything or do video interviews and things like that in the near future. If you're ever in San Antonio and you want to do a live interview, a Real B Moment would love to have you.
That's what it is, then. Let's get it.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tweet you later personally. I think I tweeted you earlier for the interview just to kind of get some buzz on my page. But if you want to follow me, you can, and then I can actually direct message you anything, or if you want to send me anything, pictures, promo, or anything for the website. Bread Media actually has a site, and then we also have the magazine. So Bread Magazine and Bread Media TV are in conjunction, which is entertainment all around, from the TV aspect to the print to online magazines. But if you, I blog daily, so if you happen to have maybe pictures of a song leak or whatever, you can always contact me, and I'm more so than happy to put it up same day and all of that. So
Cool, cool. Shit, that's what we're gonna do then. Treat
all
me
right.
first on file.
You know what? I'm
Get
gonna send it to
started.
you right now while I have you on, if you don't mind. Is that
Cool.
cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right. But I really appreciate you once again for giving me the time, and this is pretty dope, man. I've got to tell you the truth. I've been like listening to you since I was like middle school, high school. So like to be a grown ass individual listening to the nigga who made "I Hate You, Bitch" and all the other songs, it's a dope little feeling right now.
I so appreciate that. Really do. Good.
And I'm sending it to you now, but you can go ahead if you want to, if you need to get off or whatever.
Okay. I enjoyed talking to you.
I look forward to talking to you.
Really. Likewise. Likewise.
All right. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Peace.